And joining us now is Texas Land Commissioner Dawn Buckingham. Dawn, thank you so much for your time.
Great to be on with you today.
So we heard Jorge's report on Venezuela once again accepting flights from the U.S. with deported migrants. You've been a champion in what you've called this mission of getting violent criminals off of American soil. Would you mind elaborating on Texas's role in all of this?
Well, there's example out of example out of example of people who had exhibited prior violent behavior. We've seen recent examples of some of these illegal migrants who have severely beaten pregnant women, raped children, all of those types of things. So people who came in allegedly legally under the Biden administration's app aren't at all. They didn't undergo any vetting, and they let a lot of criminals out on our streets. And so Texas has been standing in the gap left by the Biden administration the last 4 years. We're super excited to have President Trump in now. We're all working together. We have noticed a 95% decrease of illegal crossings across the border, which proves exactly what we've been saying the whole time. It's the federal policies that drive the illegal migration, not some other issue. It was Biden's policies that caused these masses to come across, and it'll be Trump's policies that makes our country more safe and economically prosperous again.
Well, border security, obviously a big concern for your state, with more than 1,200 miles of border between Texas and Mexico, of course. Now, last week we reported that new construction had started on the southern border wall in Texas. We've also reported a sharp drop in the number of migrants crossing the border. Do you believe this additional construction will be critical in the mission overall? And if so, why is that the case?
Well, I do believe construction of the wall is important. There are a lot of places where the wall directs traffic in a certain way and funnels people. One, it also prevents people from crossing where it is most dangerous. So what we have seen is that the walls don't stop anybody, but it does slow them down, and it does channel traffic, and it allows law enforcement to interact then with those people who are coming here illegally.
Yeah, and I know you are well aware, ICE says its facilities are maxed out with arrested migrants. Your state has now offered land to help the federal government build migrant deportation facilities. Would you mind letting us in on the status of that mission and any further insights into the coordination with the Trump administration thus far?
Well, Texas is united in getting these violent criminals off of our soil. Governor Abbott has taken lead on those discussions and negotiations. What we're hearing from the Trump administration is that they don't want to use the soft-sided facilities, saving taxpayers up to $30 million a month, but they want to use different types of facilities, of which we have many, and there are also several in other states. But again, Texas is here. We want to be helpful every way we can, and our priority is getting these violent criminals who've been hurting our sons and daughters off of our soil.
All right. And the U.S. has been fortifying its border protection efforts with U.S. Navy ships in the Gulf. Mexico has also been helping with more military presence on its side of the border. Are you noticing the impacts of that, this extra military presence from both the U.S. and Mexico?
Well, we are seeing a 95% decrease of the illegal migration across the border. Our folks who live along the border are overjoyed. Honestly, they do not have gangs of people roaming over their property anymore, destructing their pipes, hurting their livestock, running through their fences. Their lives are getting a whole lot better. It's why we saw so many counties who had never voted Republican 150 years turn around and vote majority Donald Trump. It's also why we see the Democrats' approval rating. I've seen less than 30% of people approve of the job they're doing in their policies. And it's why it's so important to just obey the rule of law, get these violent criminals off of our soil, and get back to an orderly system of immigration.
Yeah. What more do you believe needs to be done? I know the Trump administration has said we're looking for 100%, a border that's completely sealed. Where are we lacking at this hour?
Well, we'll see. I'm all for the 100%. That's a tall order, but we're going to keep trying. And we think it's a three-phase support. There are physical barriers. There's the boots on the ground, the military, DPS, Department of Homeland Security, and then there's the technological aspect of it too. So we're getting all of that fine-tuned, everybody working together, being sure that we get safe and prosperous communities back again.
All right, Dawn Buckingham, thank you so much for your hard work and for joining us.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.